Happy Monday and welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel. And this is Mondays Don't Suck. Today, this is just, like I said in the intro, this is going to be a laid back chat on a Monday to kick things off the right way, talk about what I'll be doing in the week, what went on last week, and just generally let's kick things off the right way. This week's going to be a busy one for me. The last course that I rolled out for the business has finished, so that's good. We have the course fully out now, and we're now coming into sort of middle of October. I need to start planning what is going to be next for the business, what is not only just for the end of this year, but going into early 2017. So this coming week is going to be a lot of strategizing, and also this week the final sort of part of the development work on one of the new software products is going ahead. So hopefully at some point this week we'll get something back from them and get involved with it, see make sure it all works, and basically try and stress test it, see if we can break it before we release it out for people to start using. So exciting times. And what have you guys got on this week? That's a question that I want hopefully you guys to answer down below. Let me know what you've got going on this week. What are your targets? What are your goals? I'd love to hear from them. Because remember, if we can kick Monday off the right way, the rest of the week will follow in the same way. Now, one of the sort of suggestions that I got for the Mondays Don't Suck was to sort of do a recap of The Apprentice. Here in the UK, The Apprentice is back on the TV, and a few years ago I used to quite enjoy watching it. Now, not so much. I don't really watch TV that much, and I've actually had to sit down and I've made myself watch it so I could talk about it today. And my God, guys, I'm just really not impressed with with The Apprentice. I don't know what it is. In the first week of The Apprentice, it's supposed to be. These are supposed to be like the best business minds in Britain that we're talking about here. Who are going to partner with Alan Sugar and Sir Alan, Lord Alan, whatever you want to call him, and start a business together. And so far, like I said, I've watched 2 episodes, and none of them are really standing out to me as anything that special. In the first week, it was a simple task about selling items that they have been given, and clearly, if you don't know about products that you are being tasked to sell, you have to do your research and find out what is the sort of going rate for these products. On the girls' team, one of the girls sold, I think it was 2 vases for about £15, and she thought she'd done a really good job until Alan turned around and told her that the actual value of those vases was over £300. How are you making such a fundamental mistake? And I know it's the first week, and I'm sure they're all probably excited and want to, show what good salespeople they are. But I'm not being funny. I've got a nephew who's maybe 10. He could sell £300 vases for £15 all day long. There's no real, there's no skill involved in giving things away. The skill is knowing that you shouldn't be giving them away, and truly what the value of your products are. And this is like fundamentals. Surely it's like you don't want to be making a loss. Crazy. It's like rule 1 of business: make a profit. Anyway, in the second week, things didn't really get much better. I'll be honest, I couldn't watch the whole bloody thing. I don't know which team won. But again, they were tasked with, this was an advertising task, and they had to basically come up with an advertising campaign for jeans. And the team leader on the girls' team turned up to the photo shoot for the jeans product without the jeans. She'd left them somewhere, and then proceeded to have a bit of a breakdown in front of her whole team. And Karen Brady, who just looked really awkward throughout the whole thing. It was it was a bit cringy, to be really honest. Your job is there to take, to do a photo shoot for a product which you are trying to sell. How do you forget the product that you're trying to sell? It honestly, I don't know. So part of me, in America, they're really open with stuff, and at the beginning of TV shows, let's say some scenes may have been acted, for entertainment purposes. They don't do that here in the UK, and I genuinely thought this has got to be they've got to be doing this for comedy value, because this just wouldn't happen. But yeah, no, I'm not sure I can keep up watching it. I hate it. It just bores me and annoys me. They always paint, these are the best business minds in Britain. Really? A woman who sold £300 vase for £15, and a woman who has gone to a photo shoot for a product, forgetting the product. They're the best business minds? Really? That's the best Britain has to offer? God help us, if that's the case. So yeah, I'm not sure I can carry on with this sort of Apprentice review on a Monday. Just take some peace in that knowing, guys, that these guys are supposed to be the best business minds in Britain, and so far, you won't have to work very hard in order to be better than what I've seen so far. So anyway, like I said, if The Apprentice comes, if I somehow manage to sit through another hour of The Apprentice this coming week, I can't make promises, but we'll have another chat and a bit of a review on that next Monday. Painful stuff. I also have a few really cool interviews that I want to hopefully get done this week. Depends on, with interviews, it depends on the other person's time scale and what the calendar looks like. It'd be good to get Theo on for an interview. Theo actually interviewed me, and the link for that is which side? This side. And that was really cool. Theo's got a YouTube channel as well, and documenting his journey through creating an app, but he's also doing a clothing company, and he's really, like I said, he's an entrepreneurial guy. So I'd love to get him on and me interview him, tell his story, because I think if there's people watching this who really want to get started, Theo is to get. I'm jealous of Theo. Theo's starting his sort of YouTube journey right when his journey's just beginning, and mine, like I said, I'm coming into this maybe 4 years, 5 years too late, really. One of my businesses is largely established and doing pretty well, and I will try and share the journey of the other businesses I'm working on, the software stuff, but that isn't. It's not going to be the same, because I went through the hard times with the first business, and obviously that's what Theo's going to have to go through. And that's where you really get the feel for the nitty-gritty. For me, I'm in a good position. Starting more businesses is much easier once you already have one under your belt. But yeah, so Theo would be a great one. There's also a good friend of mine, Luke, who's running a business as well. I'd love to get him involved. And he's running like a more traditional business, not so much an online one. So again, it'll be interesting to see the polarity between those two. And there's a handful of others that I'd love to try and track people down. I know that I will get the call to go and speak with a really cool company. I can't say too much about them, but they want some advice again about the whole online marketplace opportunity. So yeah, I'd love to. I can't obviously take you to the meeting, but I can sort of explain the journey best I can with those guys. So yeah, that's pretty much my week. I imagine it'll be a week larger at the office, and a lot of strategizing for what's coming up in the next few weeks, as well as probably some recording to update some existing content that we have on the site. And we have the webinar on Tuesday, which will be about presenting tips and how to come across on video. Like I said, although my YouTube channel is pretty young, I've been doing video now for about 4 years, and I'm not going to, because it's horrendous, but if you actually went back to those earlier videos that I did, I was pretty awful. I sounded very boring and very shy. And so we'll be talking about that, and how I explain it to people like when I hit record, I just turn myself up by about 5. I become a little bit more, animated, and I talk a little louder, and I put pauses in places and slow down and speed up, to make it sound more interesting than if I'm just sat here talking to you like this. It gets really boring. So that'll be a fun one. Looking forward to that. Video is going to be a huge for e-commerce. It already is, but it's only going to get bigger. And that's what we're trying to help people establish, how they can use video marketing and YouTube to promote their products and their businesses the right way. So that'll be tomorrow on Tuesday, and like I said, the rest of the week is looking pretty strategic, really. The team, shouldn't keep knocking the desk. The team are looking after the sort of day-to-day stuff, and that allows me to work on the stuff which I do best, which is planning ahead and strategizing for the future. And I think that'll probably be it for this Monday's Don't Suck episode. Like I said, please let me know what you've got planned this week, what your goals are, what your targets are. Please let me know down below. I will definitely comment back. And yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you are enjoying these Mondays Don't Suck episodes, please leave me the thumbs up. And and hopefully you can go and smash Monday and smash the rest of the week and get shit done. So with that said, guys, I'll leave you to it. Have a great day, have a great week, and there'll be new videos hopefully every day. I'm doing my best. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys.